Soon, ladies and gentlemen, we're today with the final episode of Mobile Suit Gundam, the 08th MS team. We've had 11 episodes so far, and it's good. It did seem like the last episode was the last, but because there is still one episode left, episode 12, I'm assuming we're gonna get some sort of like epilogue. At least, that's my assumption, of course. So I'm very much intrigued to see what exactly we're gonna get in this episode. Because besides an epilogue, I don't actually know how an epilogue would actually work. Hence, I'm very interested to see the next episode. So I'm very interested to see what happens in this episode. So let us hop right into episode 12, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just make sure I'm right at the beginning, which I am. We're going to get started, ladies and gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1. 24th December, Universal Calendar 0079. Maybe this could be like a backstory. Okay. But it is in 0079. So it wouldn't be a backstory. It would be present time. End of 0079 as well. The end of the war. Okay. Yeah, of course you will. We all know how this ended. Ooh, got shot into the engine. Diggly down. Diggly down. Just gets vaporized. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The last resort. Were they staying? The last resort of them. What did you do? I thought I was sure for a second. I was gonna say he's changed. It's still the same, yeah, but no. He's also lost his leg. That's the one thing that we did see hinted towards at the end of the last episode. I see. We're getting a after the war from all the... Start drinking. Look how far he's come. Or how much he's fallen. Whatever your perspective. Yep. He's just drifting on a river. Wasn't dead. He is. He is, young son, he is. Welp. Okay. She's here too. Alright, both of them. Nice, 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 nice. They did have a moment in episode 7, I think it was. Yeah. Chill, chill. Chill. There goes your BB. Well, you heard war. She was chickly. Damn, you're gloom. That is... It looks like something from a mobile suit. A hatch. The one that we just saw fall. The war may be over, but I wonder how much longer this was. Like after it fell. Because at this point the war is over, but like when that was going on, the war obviously wasn't over. I wonder how much time has passed, maybe like a month or two? Kits. Floppy drives. Mate, you used to be a soldier. It's gonna be like an animal or something. Like a bunny. Footprints. Tags. Calm down. You don't know. In like this raggedy forest, there's a swan. In like this super raggedy forest, there's and swamp, there is a swan. Makes no sense. Their hair looks completely different without the light. I like that. I always like that effect. Hello. Good morning. Rise and shine. They kidnapped him. Did they kidnap? If I got kidnapped by kids, what even would that be? Kidnapped by kids? That's supposed to be the other way around. What do you call that? A true kidnapping. But if I got kidnapped, I would just jump into the water and drown. I'd be like, that. This is too embarrassing. Whoops! Like, whoops! Just jump in. Be like, okay, that's it. Seek Sion. Down the river, down the river. Well, I'm gonna keep going up the river. That's who all the dog tags are for, isn't that what it is? You have two, of course, two creepy guards, of course. That's a child too. Ah, former. Just give him a fake name. I would have just given him a fake name. I'm Bob Bobillion. I'm Bob. That would be my name. I'm Bob. Bob. That's me. There, they've lost. They have lost. That's they're children. They're not gonna understand that. They had children as well. I mean, you lot are rather young as well, but they're even younger. Nah, she hit a nerve. She hit a nerve, but a good one. Just run. Even tied up, you can run. You know, you can tie your legs, feet, just run. Should show more fight. Run. If it... Run! Yeah, sure, they must have crashed that spaceship. Yeah, exactly. They are very clearly still living the war. You two. Instead of arguing, run. Please, yes, thank you. Just burn the ropes, yes. How is he ever a soldier? Oh, look at that smoke smile. Survival skills, 0. Survival skill, 0. Burying a grave. The guy just died. She's about to... Yeah, she did. That's how little of a threat they are. What do you mean, pity? She dead. Pity. Alright. Still. I mean, shoot. I understand, but like, straight up. And now you're prying into their information. Because we've lost so many people already. It's raining heavily right now. Unity. No, it's a different Ina, isn't it? That's not dark blue hair. She had light blue hair. He's dead. Bro, why are you taking it out on him? Just check. Deserved. Fully deserved. Fully deserved. Fully deserved. You should check the grave. I almost don't believe it. I almost don't believe it. But they were both heavily injured, so it would make sense. He lost his leg. I mean, I would just check the grave. Teaching them how to live. instead of how to war. Ash. What the coincidence that like somebody called Shira and Aina. That wasn't our friend, was it? The hair didn't match up. That's my big thing. Yeah, okay, now they're protecting them. They are protecting them. Look at him, as if he could. You can't even hold it in front of you. Yeah, he isn't. He's covering up. He's like, well, I promised Shira that I would tell everyone that came looking for him that he's dead. Yeah, just gonna, yeah, exactly. You didn't need all of that. You just needed one shuttle or two. You should have just thrown that in the water. Grave diggers. Are they all here to help? That sounds like Mitsuhiku. That's not him then. So they were all experiment erased. Super soldiers. The horrors of war. As always, the horrors of war. He's suffering PTSD. Yep, they're all gone. And it's leaking. Perfect. So I know he's in Dr. Flanagan's Institute. That's where the name comes back. No, actually it's Chopper. Chopper and Mitsuhuka are actually the same person, so that's why. Chopper! Pikachu. Yep. 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 And that's where it all came full circle. They're free. She's grown up a lot, considering. Ah. Of course. Of course. You need to calm down, sir. Ease. Yeah, I mean, you can have a spear, but like, she's a gorilla. Just like that, yeah. Considering their names were erased. Someone needs to give him a hug. Or a slap. Or both. It's yours. Exactly what I was saying. Give him a hug. And a slap as well. But a hug first and then you can slap him. Looking out for his squad. I mean, that's actually quite a great story as a conclusion. I have to say, it's actually quite a great story for a conclusion. Definitely not what I expected. Definitely not what I expected. But I very much like it. Is that the end? Not quite. There's still 5 minutes left. Okay. Bet you've never seen snow before. It's not that uncommon. It's not that uncommon. Yeah. This is a nice, can light it up. Now you can have a hot bath. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they went off their way. To the North Pole. I mean, fitting that he be called Shiro. Fitting. Nice. It must have snowed a lot for it to be like this after one night. Kiki's moving. No. They definitely weren't. Okay, I thought like they would go down the route of like, would they dream? No, you definitely not. Definitely not. They just bounced. No. Definitely not. It was definitely not an illusion. Like, hey, we're not going down that route, ladies and gentlemen. That's not happening. We're not going down that route. Hey, look, it's Bambi. This is a beautiful place. This is a beautiful place, I have to say. Doesn't look like a swamp anymore now. It actually looks like a pretty place. You saw the crunch. Well. What if they are an illusion? Brillante. Very much. Yeah, the opening playing right now. But very good episode, I have to say. Very good conclusion. Like this episode felt very un-Gundam like. Whereas like, a lot of the episodes are focused on the war, the narrative of the war. Zeon versus the Federation, the Fedis versus Zeon, Zeke Zeon versus Haha, the Federation. But this one felt very much un-Gundam like because it didn't. This was after the war, basically. This happened after all the conflict was over already. We got a conclusion after the conflict. And we've not had that so far. We've had a lot of conclusions within the conflict, within smaller conflicts of the larger conflict, but we haven't had a conclusion outside of that conflict, which is what makes this episode very, very fun and also very, very different, which is why I'm saying it was very un-Gundam-like. Not saying that obviously previous endings were bad or anything, but they focused on the conflict, the war, the narrative between all. I was gonna say good and evil, but like there is no. All right, good and evil. Screw it. We're gonna keep it simple. And this one was just like, nah. The war was over. Here are some of the horrors of the war, with the experimenting on children, so on and so forth. But now we're here. Now we're here. Now we arrived at this point. The war is over. Let us see how people manage to live their life. And they, as I said, they very much did a Romeo and Juliet where they. They didn't really fake their death. They just didn't say, "Hey, we're still alive." Like they're dead. They're deaf. Any other person probably would have died. They didn't. They kind of like. Let's go out of that way. But they didn't really tell him. They didn't really fake it, quote unquote. They just everyone presumed them to be dead, and they weren't. Alright. Very much like this episode. Very much like this season. I think this might. I want to say this might be my favorite season. I know I spent a lot more time, obviously, on the main squad during 0079. But I enjoyed. I want to say I enjoyed the characters more in this one as a whole, although there was let me rephrase that. There was a higher amount of characters that I in terms of like characters introduced to the characters I liked in this one than there was in 0079. In 0079 there were a lot of characters that I liked, but because there are also so many characters that I was like about, and because it felt very much like it was the whole war. It wasn't just like one aspect. It was a whole timeline of 0079 from the beginning. Well, not from the beginning, but like from the moment we'd hopped into it until all the way to the end of it. So of course, it had to kind of push through the story a lot quicker. But this one I felt like took a lot more time with the characters, so we got to know their motivations, their inspirations, their maybe not backstory, but like just their. Just who they were, just their personality, a lot more. It was a lot more defined in this one, and hence I quite enjoyed this one, probably a lot more. But it worked because it was that short. It worked because it was 12 episodes. I don't think it would have really worked if it was, say, 50 episodes, because then you'd have to slow it down tremendously, and that wouldn't have worked. So yeah, that's just my thoughts. So, there's still two things left from this season. There's still the Miller's Report, and then there is the 08th MS Team short film. So next up will be the Miller's Report, and after that will be the short film. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be seeing you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day, peace out, and bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. But until next time everybody, peace out and have a nice day. Bye.